Did you miss me?
Filled up with doubt. I don't know who you think you are, but before the night is through, I wanna do bad things with you. I'm the kind to sit up in his room.
Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. This is a video response to both, if I get his name right, spiderjackangel, I'm sorry if I said it wrong, and Rye1988's video of top 10 remakes. But I'm going to do it a little bit differently because I have done a top 10 favorite remakes thing in the past, and it really hasn't changed much. But I thought I'd talk about three in particular, one from the horror genre, one from the action-adventure genre, and one from the sci-fi genre, all of which have been remade. And yeah, to Justin, yeah, I found out I didn't throw my webcam out, so found it after you left Blog TV, and kind of sucks that it didn't work out, because I really would have wanted to know more info about Fright Night, because I do plan to buy it on payday, because it's on for like $10 at the Best Buy here, so that sucks. And yes, me and almost every other fan geek in the world who loves David Tennant are excited about the fact that he's in it, and it's going to be in 3D. So I'm going to do one honorable mention for the horror genre. This is a movie that came out this year, but it's not Nightmare on Elm Street. I haven't seen that yet, because I've been sucking and going to see the movies in the movie theater department a lot. But this was one I was more anxious to see than Nightmare, because I know that this is a famous Hollywood movie, and if you can see it in the background, then you know what it is. That, of course, is The Wolfman. I watched this and I loved it, which surprised me, because I do say I love remakes, but there's certain ones that I love, and this one I did. Of course, I saw it before I saw the original, but the upside is the original is on here, and I watched it, and it was okay, like 7 out of 10, and I would watch it again. So, but back in 1941, that was a pretty damn great movie, and Claude Rains was in it, so you can't go wrong. So, and I did really like this, and my mom even liked it. We both like werewolf movies, and you have, of course, the famous Rick Baker doing the makeup, so you can't go wrong. Okay, so for the action-adventure genre, I know we've had some good ones, some very bad ones, and this one definitely classifies as one of the best, if not great ones. This came out in the summer of 1999. It actually came out the same day as The Sixth Sense, directed by Robert McTiernan, his first remake of a Norman Jewison film. I can't say his last name. And I loved it. I loved it a lot more with the original, and that is Thomas Crown Affair with Pierce Brosnan and Rene Russo. I tried watching the original, and I just couldn't get Steve McQueen as this character, because, you know, he's the king of cool. He's the cooler king, for Christ's sake. You just have to watch Great Escape and Bullet for that. And to me, he seemed very uncomfortable in this character. And this fits Pierce Brosnan perfectly, because, you know, you watch James Bond and you also watch Remington Steele. He's very well known for playing that kind of character. And Rene Russo, who I've loved since seeing her in the Lethal Weapon films, she was great. She's kind of a ballsy woman. I think, well, actually, Faye Dunaway was as ballsy in the original film, but it's been years since I've seen the original film. But I very much say this is my favorite out of the remakes in the action-adventure genre, and I definitely recommend checking it out. It is a very good movie. For the horror genre, I know everybody is mixed on this one. I'm not. It was a great film, because there's so many horror films I love. Remakes, especially the remake to Friday the 13th, which shocked the hell out of me, because I watched that series religiously and I wasn't expecting to like it. House on Haunted Hill is one of my favorites. The Thing, though I'm kind of half-ass on the remake. I don't think of it as a remake. But this one, I did like the original. It just didn't shock me or scare me or gore me out, as what everybody was saying. And this did gore me out and did actually scare me. It's one of the only horror films of the last decade to scare the hell out of me. And that, of course, oddly enough, the director of the Friday the 13th remake, who did Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which came out in 2003. I thought it was fantastic. I think, if I am right, if I remember correctly, this is the first of the Platinum Dunes, and not the last. I like what Marcus Nispel did. I like that they didn't play off the cannibalism, though I did like that in the original film. To me, it just went too overboard. And R. Lee Ermey is like the main reason you have to see this movie. He was fantastic. Of course, you can't take anything away from Tobe Hooper. Look what he did with the first film. It was fantastic. I like everybody in this film. I love the score. The score was creepy. And I think, like, the whole last decade there was only 4 horror films from 2000 to 2009 that actually scared me, and this was one of them. Final Destination, Hatchet, and Wreck actually being the other ones. That shows you how weird I am. But yeah, this is a good one. I know people are mixed. People like the original, but I like the remake more. And, of course, for the sci-fi genre, which is my... I know I go on and on about horror films, but sci-fi is my genre. Even sci-fi horror is my genre. But anybody who knows me, and who's known me on YouTube, knows I voiced a very strong opinion about this film being made. Because to us fans, this is a religion. And I know that sounds weird, but to us fans of this thing that has been going on since 1966, it is a very religious thing. And you don't fuck with it. J.J. Abrams took a chance and brought it back perfectly on May 8th, 2009. You already know what it is from the director's name, and that, of course, is Star Trek. I went in very scared because I grew up watching this from when I wasn't even 2 when I started watching Star Trek. And I grew up with the original series, all the movies, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, all the movies basically, all 10 films from Star Trek 2, which was the first one I saw, all the way to this one. So I went in very, very trepidatious, wondering what J.J. Abrams and the screenwriters of Transformers 1 and 2 were going to do. Well, you can tell they didn't disappoint. They made Trekkies believe, and they made non-Trekkies believe. And believe it or not, first Star Trek film to ever win an Oscar. Can you believe that? Though I am still mad that this should have been in the Best Picture, though between Hurt Locker and Avatar it wouldn't have won. But everything about this was great. If you are a Trekkie, you will enjoy this. If you're not, you will enjoy it, because a lot of people who were not fans of Star Trek went and saw this. And you didn't even need to be a fan of the series to understand this. Yeah, even my mom, who I've made her watch the first 4 Treks over and over and over and over again before I was even 7, she loved this. So that shows you something. So I think out of all the reboots, remakes of all time, this is my favorite, because you don't get many that are well done. And I know I should have done Batman Begins, but well, I'll mention it in the comic book genre. That's one, but that's not a remake. That's more of a reboot. Maybe The Dark Knight. I don't know. But okay, so yeah, that's my little video response to those 2 guys. I know a little bit of difference because, like I said, I've already done this video a couple of times in the past, and thought I'd do it a little bit differently. And I hope I'm not over the limit. So, on that note, I hope you guys have a good week. Watch a shitload of movies, and as always, rate, comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.